So in a typical practice session, I get it out, I tune it. It's reasonably in tune, but not perfect right now. And then I'll do things like just mess around, playing my favorite oddball chords. This is just an A chord played in the standard spot, down on the second fret, and then going up to each of the dot frets. Someday I'm gonna make a song that uses that, like. Mess around. Sometimes I do the same thing with a D chord. And sometimes a lot of the times I do the same thing with an E chord, which is like from the Eagle and the Hawk. Part of that is just because I like the sounds that come from that, and part of it is because it helps strengthen my hand and toughen up my fingers sliding back and forth on the string. So then once I'm done screwing around, I start bottom string open using all four fingers, and I go, and then yeah, and it'd be easier if I just went, but I like the 5 notes better. It just sounds more complete to me. I gotta get comfortable. I rest my hand on the stop back here, or right here at the very back, so I'm not leaning on the strings and causing buzzes and mutes. I lean on the stop. I don't know if that's right or not. Tom, you tell me. And then I just keep going up. I try to continue a down, up, down, up, down, up on all the strings. I go all the way up to the very top of the neck, to where I'm all the way up to here. And once I get to that point, I've gone to the very top fret of the top note, then I drop down one string and do the same. All the way down the neck, then up on the D string all the way to the top, and then down on the G string all the way down, and then all the way up on the B string. I gotta hit the B string before it actually goes. And then down to the bottom on the high E string. And that's my practice session. I warm up just by playing weird chord stuff. Go through a bunch of the chords, the A, the D, the G, and the E minor, and the A, and the A7, and the A major 7. That sounded like shit, I know, because I'm not hitting it very well. And the D, all over the neck. Just warming up my hand. And to do all that run work, and then when I'm done, I'll go back to beating on it for a while. And I don't have it plugged into the amp, because with this guitar being semi-hollow body, it almost sounds decent playing it without plugging it in. Do weird shit like this. I would love to get together with Tom and Greg and just do stuff like this and see what Tom could come up with for a bass line to put behind it, and what Greg would come up with to work his way around the neck and make some beautiful melodic lines into it, but for now I'm all by myself. So I normally take 15 to 30 minutes of beating on it like that and doing my runs up and down the neck. And my goal at each practice is to touch every fret on every string at least once, because this very top one, when I get there, I drop down to the next string and work my way back down, so that this top one only gets one on each string. But there's not that many times that a guitar player is going to be picking up here on the 24th fret, I'm sure that there are really good guitar players that use every single fret every single day and every single song they ever play, but I'm not a good guitar player. I'm just an old fat guy with a nice guitar. And before I shut this off, I want to try to zoom in a little bit, show Tom something. This feels like it's set up fairly well. And if you can see from this angle, the neck fret, or the neck pickup is fairly low. It's actually a little bit below the neck, whereas the bridge pickup is set quite a bit higher. It looks like it's at an angle now, and it might actually be a little bit of an angle front to back. And I'm wondering, Tom, if that's something that needs to be adjusted. From reading luthier stuff, it looks like part of the setup process is to lower the pickups, set the string heights, and then bring the pickups back up to where they should be. I don't know if that was ever done on this guitar, if I can get a good angle to see the neck distance. I'm not going to get into measurements because I don't know what measurements would be right, but it seems to me that this back pickup sits a little high, and it definitely seems to me that this bridge sets a little high, and I'm sure that's just a matter of loosening the spring, turning the two little nuts, little like washer nuts, threaded washers, to lower it a little bit and then tighten the strings back up. But I'm not going to mess with it for the moment. As far as setup is concerned, to me, the string setup there at the bridge looks about the same as every other electric guitar I've ever seen. They always have that 1, 2, 3 angling up and then drop back down for 4 and angle back up on 5 and 6. So, I don't know. Tom, do you think I need to take it somewhere and get it professionally set up now that I've got it and I've gotten comfortable with it for a while? Or do you think it looks like it's fine for now? It feels fine, although I do sometimes wish that the strings were a little lower. I think it would probably survive if they were down another 1/16 of an inch, but for now, again, I'm not a good guitar player. It doesn't become a critical factor for me. Now that this video is 8 minutes long, and it is getting close to my time to have to leave to head to Madison for a doctor's appointment, I'm going to cut this off. I'll upload it when I get to work on the Wi-Fi at work. Happy trails. Have a good day. If you go to Jean's mom's funeral today, if you went, you're not going to see this till afterwards, but I was going to say give her a hug for me, but you know what I mean. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.